Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more. Wake up, I can't eat without you. I can't even go to sleep without you. Can't remember days that I went without you. I was locked in this cell and I was thinking about you. You listen to me every time nobody listen to me. You had my back every time. You ain't never down. When I didn't have no money, you kept around me. Every time I was broke, nobody came around me. I tried to leave you, but I came back. Tried to leave, but you came back. I can't change that. All the time that I wasted, I can't get back. I tried to leave you plenty times, but I always came back. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more.
20 pints, 60K, I spent that on mud. Got an addiction, I get high, I blew that on drugs. Please don't get all in your feelings, baby, I'm a thug. She stay fly rockin' Christian Dior. I get high up off her energy. I swell up her magazine. And I get sick when I can't score. Watch that drink pour. Too much wacky over icy, it can give you as a brain. A little more. I'm on the floor. I pop a Adderall, I can't sleep, I can't snore. I can't sleep and drink and poppin' pills. I swear when I'm high, baby, I love you more.
Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more.
What it do? What it do? Hey, what is going on today? Let me check this microphone. You make sure that audio. Okay, we got audio. We got audio. Good morning, y'all. Wake and Bake. Buck City Reloaded. If you haven't been here, I mean, this is the Wake and Bake show. I mean, if you ain't learned by now, you will learn. You dig? Tune in. Lot Boy in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Bank statement in the building. Salute to you. We're gonna get it in today. Got a few topics. Let me get this pink runts. Let me get this pink runts rolled up. You know what I'm saying? So we can all enjoy the stream together. Man, it's been a long day. It's been a lot on the menu that we're gonna be covering today. So get a seat. You know what I'm saying? If you're already sitting down, stand up and sit back down. You dig? It's gonna be a good one. You know, we got a lot of topics. It's gonna be a lot of pushback. Let me make sure I set this up right. Probably get the phone chirping too. Quick FC7 in the building. Salute to you. Salute all my brothers in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen. Let's get this one up in the algorithm. You know, it's not the same format, but it's the same great people that's coming to watch these streams every day and supporting. So it shouldn't be much of a drop off there. You dig? Hold up, man. See, I always do this. Let me get my light. Let me get that light, man. We got Little Kim. We got some Little Kim today, man. We got Little Kim. She's talking about the Notorious movie and how she really didn't like the girl that played in the movie. You know, I don't know. We could probably decipher if this is just some random woman disagreement. You know how women are. They're real territorial. They, you know, and Little Kim, I mean, come on, man. Has anybody seen her lately, man? You know, I haven't seen her lately, but bro, she's not hot anymore like she used to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these artists do with their spare time. You know, maybe they got too much time on their hands. You know, so we're gonna get into it. Little Kim's back in the news again. You know, she talking about the Notorious movie. We're going to react to this. Hit the like and subscribe.
I wanted to ask you about the movie Notorious B.I.G. So your story played a huge role in that. Did you have a lot of interaction with the executive producers and just the script writing, et cetera, et cetera? Did they involve you in that process? Or did you watch it like, okay, wow, I didn't know that happened, and I didn't know that happened. I didn't know that happened. Like, how involved were you in that?
Well,
People always want to know that.
I'm going to touch on this briefly because I think everybody already knows my answer to this, but I hated everything about that movie.
You think everybody already know? Little Kim, we haven't seen you. We haven't seen you, man. So to think everybody already knows and shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I'm on the West Coast too, in all fairness. Maybe it's an East Coast thing. You know, I don't know. Little Kim, I mean, you do not look like the old Little Kim. You know, you kind of don't. I don't know if it's you. You know, I remember when Gucci Mane went to jail and came back all slim and everything. You know what I'm saying? He removed some of his tattoos and stuff, got some new teeth and everything. People were saying that he was a clone, right? Like, man, this is not the same person. You know, like, why hasn't Little Kim been under that same surveillance, right?
I hated it, wasn't involved in it. I actually had to get my lawyers involved, in which I ended up getting a check from it. And that was the only reason why I just whatever. But
so you had to come get the check and all that, because you couldn't have got a check if you agreed with it. Let me guess with that. Like, if you really liked it, or if you expressed that you really loved it, which I thought it was a great movie. You know, salute to the, you know, everybody, you know, that was involved with the movie. I think the girl, if I'm not mistaken, it was the 3LW girl, Three Little Women. It was one of those members played Little Kim in the movie. You know, I mean, it was, I don't know, man. I don't know. It seemed like, you know, that's the Little Kim, and it wasn't too much like intellectual things going on in the movie to where they could get it wrong. Like, you guys are doing music, there's Biggie Smalls running around, you know, building his legacy. You got Puff Daddy running around, you got Tupac running around. I mean, you were in the movie, but you weren't like, I guess you were you played a pretty big role in the movie, I would say, but like, you know, not more than Tupac and, you know, all those guys. I mean, come on, you know, of course a woman wants to make the movie all about them. Okay. And if it was the sexual parts about the movie that you didn't like, I mean, this is how we know you, though. You know, we're not going to be expecting Little Kim to pop up with a dashiki on and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, preaching and you know, beating necklaces and shit, bro. That's just not, you know, popping some crystal, a thong on with your legs spread out with the camel toe, or what they call it, a moose knuckle, right? They call it a moose knuckle now, right? The first it was a camel toe, you know? So I don't know, man. We're just trying to break this shit down a little bit. I'm trying. I mean, I'm giving it an effort.
It was greenlit. It was shot without my permission. Everybody knows this.
Oh,
How do you green light something that represents
Right.
somebody that's alive?
Yeah,
Right.
somebody's likelihood.
How do you How do you even pick someone? Because I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Notorious.
No, I was not okay with that.
No, everybody wasn't okay with that.
No, but some people are like, "Why?" Oh, I'm like,
She's a great actress, but there's no likeness. There's no. She would no.
But again, if the person is iconic and to the culture and important to us, and it's still here, you can pick up the phone and call them. And if they say no, it's no.
Yeah, I would have never picked her ever. She has nothing in common with me. Nothing. Like we have nothing.
How don't you got nothing in common? You don't even know her. Salute everybody in the building. The Cynical One. I see Quick FC7, Lot Boy, Borderland, Breezy in the building. Salute. Dr. Sleep, Uno in the building. You're rocking the building. Salute everybody in the building. Double tap that screen. Let's get it in the algorithm. Let's get it.
No, seriously. Yeah. I've said it already, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't say these things or whatever, but I've said it. She's nothing in common with me. And I don't like the way she's been disrespectful about it, because I wasn't even basically blaming her, but she did a whole documentary coming at me. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I said okay, boo, you don't want this smoke. Because at the end of the day, I really could go there, but I've been letting her, because her thing is she wanted me to just be okay with it. But
well, Kim, you talking about you don't want to go there and all of this smoke and shit, man. See that now I gotta pull you up. Little Kim's age. Hold up. See, they're gonna make me Siri, one of the dumbest broads I ever met. Little Kim's age. Little Kim, you're 50. Little Kim, you're 50. You're talking about smoke and somebody not wanting to go there and shit. What are we talking about? You washed up now. Let's put everything aside. I don't know. Maybe we'll look up your net worth. Let me see. Maybe we'll look up this net worth just to be clear about some shit. You got 500,000. You got 500,000, bro. That's niggas got that. Come on, man. You've been in this industry. You've been around the best of them, the diddlers and all. Everybody's been able to galvanize and get rich off of this situation, except for you. What is going on here? And you're 50 talking about you want smoke with the chick that played you in the movie. I think she did a good job. The movie wasn't about you. Right, Lot Boy? Oh, man. I mean, come on, bro. Was a movie. You guys see the movie? It wasn't about fucking Little Kim, dog. She was in the movie getting fucked most of the time. That I saw. That's the most of the time, dog. I saw the movie twice. I liked it. I think they was a little over the top with the Tupac shit, coming from the West Coast, but shit, Tupac was probably doing dumb shit, bro. We can't just be caping for motherfuckers, dog. Pandering and caping for motherfuckers. We can't do that, man. This is a wake and bake show, man. Roll up that gas, light up. We're gonna be here for a little minute. We got a few more topics besides this. Because I want to get on this shit just so we won't lose sight of what's really going on, man. Hit the subscribe button, too, while you at it. Hit the subscribe button while you at it.
If I'm not okay with you playing me in the role, either you're gonna do it, because I can't tell you not to take a role and get your money, right?
Of
But
course, because you don't even
say,
have no
oh,
money.
I love her and this, that, and the third. When you,
Lil Kim, we just looked up your net worth. You worth 500,000. I think you need to be explaining that. This interview don't need to be about what the fuck this girl is doing over here, getting her bag. And I don't want to have to look her up. I don't know her name. Maybe somebody in the chat could look her up and we could get some type of credentials going on this morning while we smoking, right? But this interview should have been about how did you blow that bag? Because that would teach us more than you being disgruntled with somebody that possibly could have helped your career, right? Probably could have got you a real role. Maybe they could have did a documentary, or, maybe there was somebody on that set that would love to talk to Little Kim. But you're coming at this the wrong way, right? Everybody plays somebody in a movie and all of this, bro. Listen, it's business.
you were like, well, I don't care what she think, I'm gonna still do this movie. So basically, you're doing it without my stamp of approval. So you're doing it for a check, or you're doing it to come up. That's fine, but don't make it seem like I'm, I'm hating on you because I want you to do it. I don't listen. At the end of the day, all of that talk she did on the documentary, I felt it was very disrespectful.
Listen, I saw your Breakfast Club interview, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch many things with popcorn, but that motherfucker, if you're ever looking for something, you ain't doing nothing, just pop it, pull it up. You must have went there frustrated, saying, "I'm not tolerating shit," because you really don't. I feel like the flowers are not even enough to really give you what you deserve for me. And
it should be a check. I'd rather a check.
But
you can keep the flowers. I take the check. No, I was just joking. But these are beautiful.
We need a check. but seriously, and I just feel like it's just too easy nowadays for people to be slick with the mouth, or just not even with the mouth, behind the scenes shit too.
And the thing is, it's like boo-boos. I'm gonna tell you another reason why she was so upset, because for me, Tiana would have done
Taylor.
Yes, and she did a great job.
Nigga, that's your buddy and all of this. And she probably could have, she would have, she's very interesting to look at, right? But I still think the other girl did a good job. She played a good role. Maybe if you would have been more like Tiana, instead of all this plastic surgery and shit, you still would have been looking hot at 50, right? And you probably would have still had a bag. She looked like the penguin off Batman. She looked like Humpty Dumpty. That's not the Little Kim that I saw in the video with the green hair. It's not.
When she actually came out and paid homage and did the tribute to me, and everyone was like, Tiana did the best. Little Kim.
Was that the hip hop? I know that was
the hip hop honor.
Yeah, that was
amazing. It was like Tiana did the best. And I think she didn't like that she was forgotten about it. But for me, that was that she's closer to me. She's from New York. She has the accent. She has the, you know what I mean?
And she actually will invest in getting it right.
Yes, and it was like, that's my sister. That's my sister.
Yeah, man. Look, it's real dicey, man. It's real dicey. Okay. Everybody does interviews for clout. Vito Rashad in the building. What up, brother? We in here, man. It's wake and bake time. We got a little time. And we could probably revisit that. Little Kim, she's disgruntled about the girl doing her thing. It's all business. I want to bust this one down right quick, because there's too many Michael Jordan nut huggers around. Too many. It's too many, bro. And they never look at these stats, what I be talking about, dog. I bring this shit up all the time. You're like, damn, where am I at? Buck City Reloaded, man. Lamont Grant in the building. What up, brother? What's going on today? You know, Michael Jordan, this is your guy. It's what everybody talks about. Oh, the physicality, all of this shit, right? It's what we do. This is what we do. 13 seasons. Had a hell of a career. Everybody always wants to argue about how the old school guys had so many moves and all of this shit that they used to do, dog. I didn't see it. I saw a bunch of people scoring on nobodies, right? We were watching a clip the other day. Jordan was getting off. It was like a whole hour worth of Jordan clips. I was at my partner's house, right? We rolling up pink runts and gelato and all this shit, right? And Jordan's just getting off. And we're all, because we're not really watching the shit. We're just having a good time. We ain't seen each other for a long time. But then, you know, my buck would glance at the TV, and then it's like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Jordan was a fucking monster. He was. I'm not taking nothing from that. But the level of competition, and competition doesn't always mean who you're playing or if they can beat you or, you know, whatever, but the skilled positions, the skilled players, there was a huge lack of in those days. That's what I'm saying. And then we can go all the way from the 5 all the way to the 1. You know, nowadays you got ones and twos that's 6'6", 6'7". You know, even Iverson today, he will have a bigger guard on him than what he had on him back in the day. Right. And I love Iverson's game. I think he was one of the transitional players that can play in both eras, you know, so I'm not taking a knock at his game. But these are some of the stats that we don't see about Michael Jordan. You know, we don't see that he got swept twice, right? We look at the NBA championships, but we don't look at the 3-time first round exits, right? Right? We don't look at back-to-back swept, right? This guy gets swept. All we look at is those championships, and that's the prisoner of the moment mentality. You know, we're a prisoner of the moment because we can't see nothing else, the other body of work, and then we critique somebody like LeBron that's still getting his onions. I think LeBron turns, let me see, I think LeBron turns 40 years old really soon, man. Really soon. And what he's able to do, the discipline that he has, when most people would just take that bag and go off in the sunset. The drive and the hunger to want more. Okay, yeah, he's 39. So yeah, his birthday, I think his birthday's in December. So it's either at the end of this month or the end of next month. You know, he'll be 40 years old, man. Like we got to stop acting like Michael Jordan was playing against, you know what I'm saying, night in, night out, guys that'll bust you. We got guys in the D League that'll bust you, bro. It's so much competition. It's so much competition floating around right now. Like it's hard to get in. It's hard to even get on a practice squad now, man. You know, even on a high school basketball team, you know, like you gotta be good. especially walking up in one of these colleges. You know, I'm not saying Michael Jordan could have came fresh out of high school, because they weren't doing that back then. But you know, you can't take away the fact that LeBron James was 22 years old, taking his team to a championship with a bunch of nobodies, bro. And then what we do is try to pump up those guys that were on his team like they were somebody. Mo Williams. You know, I think it was Boobie Gibson on that team. Like those dudes were not like that. Anderson Varejao. Like these are dudes that LeBron James at 22 years old took to the championship. If I'm not mistaken, Michael Jordan didn't go to a championship till he was about Jordan might have been about 27 years old or something, man. I don't know. I don't know how old Michael Jordan was. He was up there. He wasn't 22. I know that. You know, and we could say that he played in college and all of this, the college years. If he would have had those years on there, you know, I just don't think that where Jordan's going to lose the debate is the fact that how much more skilled the guys are these days. And we always revert to who's throwing the most elbows. That's what we do. That's what we do, bro. You know, who could throw more elbows? This game, oh, it's soft. These guys are soft today. Back in the day, you come through the lane, you would have got knocked out. Like, who wants to play like that? I understand it built the league and all of this, but you know, Stephen Curry come through the lane, bro. Yeah, you can hack him all you want because he's not going to miss a free throw. Like after a while, your game is going to have to adapt to the level of skill that these players got. You know, those big ass Charles Oakleys and shit, you know, thinking that they could just run back to the other side, stand up under the hoop and like a gang. And when people come down the lane, they get hacked and shit. Some Bill Laimbeer type of shit. That ain't gonna work. At the 3-point line, kick it out. You got bigs that are shooting threes now. Like, are we really understanding what the game has evolved to before we open our mouth, bro? Did you see the guy from San Antonio the other night? Like, you know, he hit he's the tallest dude in the NBA. This guy hit 6 threes. He was like 6 for 10. So if you're Shaquille O'Neal, or if you're dominating up under the basket, but what are you gonna do when we have you come way out here and defend this guy, and then he's got the passing ability to kick it right back down once he gets you out the lane, bro? It's strategy, bro. We got to stop this. We got to stop this. We got to stop this, man. Salute everybody in the building. Double tap the screen if you're watching from a cellular device. Shaq had skill, but he couldn't shoot the 3. And I think it would have been hard for him to get out there and defend. You know, you gotta defend. Dudes can shoot now. You know, the 3, even the free throws. You got big guys that's shooting free throws. Shaq's bricking free throws. Michael Jordan wasn't a better 3-point shooter than LeBron James is right now. LeBron James is wet from the 3. You know, there's a lot of shots that I see that he missed. I wish he wouldn't take. But when those shots go in, they're very impactful to the game. Let me see. We got let me see what else we got in here. I think we got Gilbert Arenas. He's on the he weighed in on the Kim Kardashian Kanye West child support thing. I guess he's dating the chick from the pineapple joint. You know, I don't know if this is a subliminal or not. You know, talking about the child support system is corrupt. You know, why should a man be paying more than basically what the kids need? And that this is going to lead to more men not wanting to marry, you know, to put it in a nutshell. You know, men of value, high value guys, you know, there's just no way a guy should have to lose half or, you know, this alimony and all of this to fund a lifestyle for a woman that really she can't even afford to fund herself. You know, to make a long story short, you know, I guess Kanye's paying $200,000 a month. And we could say, oh, those are billionaires and, you know, all of this crazy shit. But when is a system going to work? You know, it's kind of childish how the system, I mean, how can this even be implemented? How can this even stand up? You know, like nobody looked at this like, wait a minute, you know, all of this shit in the world that we're trying to fix and nobody decided to fix this. Def Chef, what up, brother? Now we just cooking. I got a few topics, man. I'm just trying to do a little housekeeping, you know. He said Jordan was Bronny before Bronny. He just developed it who he is. Hey, man. I think Bronny got more skill than Jordan. Bronny, if you just take the defender away from everything and just let the guy just grab the ball and just show you what he can do with the ball. Jordan could jump and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Jordan, you know, he was doing this thing. I don't even know if Bronny's even 20 years old right now, you know, but I mean, we saw him. He was killing them ever since he came in the NBA. We're not going to stop that. But if you look at the highlights, he's going against a lot of dudes that was weak as fuck, bro. You know, I remember Jordan getting ready to lose half of his fortune over his divorce. And I'm not sure how much he gave his wife, but he was looking at losing. I think he had like 375 million or something. He was looking at losing like 170, you know what I'm saying? Like some crazy ass number. What he was about to lose, 190 million or something crazy. And we looked at it like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like he should just keep her. And you know what I'm saying? But we look at all the mental health and everything that a man gets. Like if you're with somebody that you don't want, you know, that could be, it could take its toll on a human being. I wouldn't expect anybody to just suck that up and, you know, eat that up. You feel me? Yeah, nah, this shit. Yeah, nah, hey, it's his fault, but it's the system though. See, a woman wouldn't be able to weaponize child support like a ransom. It's a ransom on you. They want to hurry up and get pregnant. This is the thing that they're doing, man. They know when they're ovulating. They know how to get pregnant. Straight up. And if you're a high value guy, you know, you get her pregnant. Like, yeah, I get it. You know, pay, you know, whatever her expenses are. Or, I mean, if you're rich as fuck, it should be the same all the way across the board, man. You shouldn't be forced to pay $200,000 a month. It should have a cap on it. Like, come on, like if a woman makes a certain amount of money, a man shouldn't be obligated to pay child support, man, at all. Like, if you got $1 billion, what does she need child support for? What do you need child support for? And I get it. The kids got to fly this and fly that, but those are not basic necessities, man. You should have to provide the basic necessities that your kid needs, not all these extra luxuries. That's a luxury tax. And we'll say, oh, no, it's nothing to Kanye because, you know, he's probably paying so much in taxes anyway. You know, we always say that when it's somebody else's money, but as soon as a motherfucker short you 10 cents at a motherfucking convenience store, you ready to fight. You know? You ready to fight them. Double tap the screen. We on this mean green. Let me see. Hey man, look. Guess who's 12-0? Guess who's 12-0? The Cavs are 12-0. These guys are cooking, y'all. These guys are cooking right now. I'm scared of them. If I'm in the East, I'm scared of these guys. I'm scared of the Cavs. They coming to see you, man. Donovan Mitchell. That guy's been in the gym, man. That guy's been training. That guy's been in the gym. He's a testament that, I mean, he's got some height. He might be like, what, 6'6" or something. He's got some height, but just the physicality that he brings to the table, you know, it's cold. You know, he's coming in there doing what he got to do. He's scoring that ball. He's quick out there. He loves what he's doing. Very confident player. That's what you need. You know, them boys ain't been, you know, who knows how long they'll go. I know they ain't been like this. I want to say shit. Because I think when LeBron came back with maybe they did have a couple good starts. I remember LeBron had a couple really good starts in Miami. You know. But they're the top of the East, man. They my favorite to come out of the East. Coming out of the West, I don't know, man. The West, I think the West is up for grabs. I think the West is up for grabs. Everybody think Boston's gonna do the thing. I think, you know, those dudes, they superstars, they good, but I think they've gotten to the ultimate superstar level. They blew a couple windows also. I think the Boston Celtics, you know, they could have had more rings than just one ring. Well, they, you know, the Tatum, and, you know, those guys. You see. All right, we had Gil. Oh yeah, this one right here, man. This Rick Ross guy. Rick Ross is uncensored. He's back under fire. He's back under fire. You know, as usual. You know, he don't really give a fuck. Spilling out some blatant truth about himself and why he chooses to stay on the safe side by not signing a female to Maybach. So he, you know, he's trying to keep it on the safe side. Basically, and we always talk about this when it goes to the industry and female artists and moving your way up to the top, and, you know, women, you know, really putting themselves out there. This furthermore goes to show, and he's gonna put it out there that he might do that. He's never done it, so he gotta know that this is going on because he's in the industry. Like, if this never went on, then he wouldn't be feeling like he couldn't handle something like that. But it's probably all the time. Let me get my plug before they boot me.
I tried to fall in love a few times, but that didn't work. Yeah. They never stuck around to see my work. My mama been knew I was special since birth. Yeah. You say you love me, but you know love gets you hurt. Yeah. I can't let you bitches play with my heart. This ain't funny like Kevin. You'll have better luck in a casino betting. Girl, don't say that shit, you lying. I got trust issues, ain't no need in trying. I fell out with the plug because it's time. Don't try to love me now, girl, stop all that crying. You trying to show me that because I'm leaving. Yeah. Don't try to cause a scene now, bitch, we even. For real. Fuck, I should've listened and took my daddy's advice. Now I got 2 baby mamas and none of them had a relationship right. Hella shit going left, so I know that it gotta get right. Cause at the rate that I'm going, I'm never gonna give me a wife. But until then, I'm living my life. I find one of you anywhere that I go, or I get a similar type. Cause my life is a gamble like rolling the dice.
Oh, I was on mute. My bad. This is a sad reality faced by women in the hands of label bosses and these big fish in every industry. Most times, these ladies find it hard to speak up because of the fear of the unknown career wise. Okay, so that's a big thing in these industry. These big fish, they get to kind of get their cake and eat it too, man. I guess that's the benefit of being a high value motherfucker, because you basically could do whatever the fuck you want and everybody just got to go with it, man. It's a harsh reality. We got daughters and shit out here that maybe want to be big in these industries. Like you said, every industry, everybody's daughter don't want to be a singer or a rapper, in the music industry, but you got to look at it from a bigger lens. I mean, it goes on all the time. We always see the movies and shit back in the day of what the reality was. They showed us what the reality was. Like all of this other shit nowadays is kind of, they call it reality. They say it's a reality show, but a lot of it is a bunch of filler. Like they're not going to really give you what it is. But back in the day, the woman sleeping with the boss, or the woman, doing this, or, the man chasing the girl down. Remember the little Pepe Le Pew dude? Like, come on, man. 7-8 was just talking about his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really goes down, man, in these industries, man. You got to know that. So Rick Ross going to stay away from it, man. He knows if he's giving her that much money, then he's going to be having sex with her, man, period. You guys going on shopping sprees and doing shit. You dropping off bags of $100,000 and big ass $20,000 chains and, all of this shit, bust down rollies and shit, costing 30, 40, 50, 60,000. Basically, he's going to be getting in that pussy. You need to know. So, hey, man, to each his own. He's getting the backlash right now. I think men are under attack. This feminism shit is gone wild. It's polluted. It's in the kids. It's, this shit it's going to take a long time for us to clear it up. I figured it out. It's not my battle. I figured it out. That red pill shit on the internet, man, all that shit, motherfuckers trying to teach men how to do this and how to function, and trying to get a woman to try to be a certain way, and like a traditional woman was back in the day. Nah, bro, it's not happening. It's not fucking happening. They'll rather crash and burn than to have to survive with one man and do it the right way. You got to know that if you're a man. You feel me? They don't care. You can have these little rules and your little putting your foot down and shit, but at the end of the day, wherever her homies at, and where, if the homies is good, now if all those doors close, then she'll try to get up under a man and try to, she's gonna want that stability. But other than that, if she has the means to roommate up with 2 or 3 girls and they go out anytime they want and fuck whoever they want and not have to be under anybody's type of law, you better believe that they're going to do that. That's why guys live that bachelor life, because they don't want to have to answer to nobody. They don't want to have to do the shit. Women, they want to be just like men now. This is not a new thing. They want to be like men. They want to take the licks like a man, but then when they wake up and they 35, 40 years old and nobody wants them. All those hot girl summers done caught up to you. When we talk like this, it gets frowned upon. We're misogynist and all of these words that I got to look up. Like when I first heard, I was like, what Misogyny? Well, what the fuck is that? I had to look it up. Like they're digging in the dictionary because they can't just be civilized and talk regular fucking English. Okay. Look, man, I don't want to be the bad guy. What's this? I'm so GDK. He said, bro, think he tough talking on YouTube. If you ever see me in the streets, you better run because no, I dropped the link. I dropped the not the link, but I'm gonna drop the phone number for you. You tough, because you're a tough guy. You one of them tough guys. You one of them old tough guys. So let me drop that link for your tough ass. That's how we gonna do that. That's how we gonna do that. It ain't Sunday, but I got the hold on, let me put this one up there. I put that one up there. How's that? Go ahead, man. Call your ass in, you tough motherfucker. Maybe we could probably meet up. I'll do it just for you, brother. I do it just for you, brother. Call your ass in, or anybody that just want to call in and chop it up. You know, we ain't got to have no smoke. Everybody ain't no internet warrior. Now we on this runts. We on this pink runts, man. That's the flavor. The pink runts. That's the flavor, man. White Weight Kennels, what up, brother? Melee, what up? Been going in for a minute. Let me double back on this Little Kim, though, because she was fucking yapping. Little Kim was fucking yapping her ass.
I wanted to ask you about the movie Notorious B.I.G. So your story played a huge role in that. Did you have a lot of interaction with the executive producers and just the script writing, et cetera, et cetera? Did they involve you in that process, or did you watch it like, okay, wow, I didn't know that happened, and I didn't know that happened, I didn't know that happened? Like, how involved were you in that?
Well,
People always want to know that.
I'm going to touch on this briefly because I think everybody already knows my answer to this, but I hated everything about that movie. I hated it, wasn't involved in it. I actually had to get my lawyers involved, in which I ended up getting a check from it. Mm-hmm. And that was the only reason why I just, whatever. But it was greenlit. It was shot without my permission. Everybody knows this already.
But how do you greenlight something that represents somebody that's alive?
Yeah, somebody's likelihood.
How do you even pick someone? Because I'm sorry, I wasn't. I was not okay with that.
No, everybody wasn't okay with that.
No, but some people were like, "Why?" I'm like,
she's a.
Okay.
Great actress, but there's no likeness. There's no. She would no.
But again, if the person is iconic and to the culture and important to us, and it's still here, you can pick up the phone and call them. And if they say no, it's no.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I would have never picked her ever. She has nothing in common with me. Nothing. Like we have nothing in common. No, seriously. Yeah. I've said.
No, you didn't have any input in this shit because they don't fuck with you, Little Kim. If they fucked with you, you would have had more input about who they chose. They don't fuck with you. People feel that you've done enough goofy shit to where nobody's taking you seriously. I'm not. Like, if I see you, I might be like, oh shit, that's Little Kim, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit, or, if we on some bullshit or something, motherfucker just like, oh fuck, let me get a little picture with her or something, because she is iconic. You know, I'm not gonna take that away, but you had your day. Back in your day, there used to be like 2 or 3 females that was like doing shit. Now there's like 100 of them doing shit right now, and they all got more money than you. We looked up the net worth. They all got more money than you. All of them.
Said it already, so I'm not gonna sit here and like act like I didn't say these things or whatever. But I've said it. She's nothing in common with me, and I don't like the way she's been disrespectful about it, because I wasn't even like basically blaming her, but she did like a whole documentary coming at me, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I said, like, okay, boo, you don't want this smoke, because at the end of the day, like, I really could.
She's 50 years old. She talking about you don't want this smoke. What smoke? What smoke doesn't she want from a 50-year-old, man? Come on. Come on, little Kim. You've been worried about the wrong shit. You need to be teaching these women how not to get plastic surgery and shit. I think that would be a good platform for you to you can build your brand. I think that will help you out a lot. You know, you could show them all of the mistakes and shit that you made fucking around out here. Rather if it was drugs, rather if it was, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know, I think you can shed light on that, and it could really be beneficial to a lot of people. Okay. So let me slow walk this to this hour mark. You know, appreciate everybody that pulled up, all of that. You know what it do. The same gang. Bub Johnson, what up, brother? Salute.
Really go there, but I've been letting her, because her thing is she wanted me to just be okay with it. But if I'm not okay with you playing me in the role, either you're gonna do it, because I can't tell you not to take a role and get your money, right? But don't say, oh, I love her and this, that, and the third, when you were like, well, I don't care what she thinks, I'm gonna still do this movie. So basically you're doing it without my stamp of approval, so you're doing it for a check, or you're doing it to come up. That's fine. But don't make it seem like I'm, you know, I'm hating on you because I want you to do it. I don't, listen, at the end of the day, all of that talk she did on the documentary,
Okay.
I thought it was very disrespectful.
Listen, I saw your Breakfast Club interview, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch many things with popcorn, but that motherfucker, if you're ever looking for something, you ain't doing nothing, just pop it, pull it up. You must have went there frustrated saying,
one thing about this media shit, you're never really gonna get the real deal interviews, because a lot of these guys, they interview with their partners and shit, and so the questions be loaded, and it'd be, you know, it'd be a bunch of filler, man, a bunch of bullshit. We'll get into that though.
and I'm not tolerating
No,
shit, because you really don't. I feel like the flowers are not even enough to really give you what you deserve for me. And I just
it should be a check. I'd rather a check.
But,
you can keep the flowers, I take the check. No, I was just joking, but these are beautiful.
We need a check. No, but seriously, you know, and I just feel like it's just too easy nowadays for people to be slick with the mouth, or just not even with the mouth, behind the scenes shit too.
And the thing is, it's like boo-boos. I'm gonna tell you another reason why she was so upset, because for me, Tiana would have done
Taylor.
Yes, and she did a great job when she actually came out and paid homage and did the tribute to me, and everyone was like, Tiana did the best.
Was that the hip hop? No, that was
the hip hop honor.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Everybody was like, Tiana did the best, and I think she didn't like that she was forgotten about it. But for me, that was that she's closer to me. She's from New York. She has the accent. She has the, you know what I mean.
And she actually will invest in getting it right.
Yes, and it was like.
Man, that girl did a good job in the movie. We got to stop this shit. I don't think this is the only where you see this shit, bro. And I know it's entertainment and everything, you know, the sorrow and the hatred and everything is entertainment. I get it. But I mean, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. You dig?
That's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sister.
Yep. Anyway, you know what it is. Buck World, Buck City Reloaded. We chopped it up about a few things. I'm just playing with some buttons, seeing what's up. It might pop up later. Let me get on this early behind the scenes talk. This early behind the scenes shit. You dig? That's where it's at. Make sure you guys hit me on IG. Hit your boy on IG, man. If you need to get at me for any inquiries. I think that's it, man. Yeah, none of this we wasn't even talking no dogs, so we ain't even got to talk about no illegal purposes and shit. Let me put that motherfucker up anyway, man, because these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, bro, they'll turn that shit into something else. You know, next thing you know, we made this video to try to start some type of, like, come on, man. We just want to be a YouTuber, dog, just like Mr. Beast. You know? That's all, man. We out of here, man. Peace.